John never noticed how tired he was until the mirror stopped lying to him. That morning in Northern America, cold light slipped through the window and revealed a truth he could no longer ignore. His eyes were awake, but his posture was defeated, not from physical labor, but from carrying invisible weight for far too long. He had a job, an education, opportunities many people dreamed about. John reacted to everything, every comment, every opinion, every careless sentence spoken around him. Someone at work said, "You talk too much." And John replayed it for days. A relative joked, "You're still figuring life out." And John questioned his entire future. A stranger online typed, "This is stupid." And John felt personally attacked. Most people forgot what they said within minutes, but John carried their words for years. He treated every opinion as truth and every sentence as a judgment on his worth. By 26, his life felt like a courtroom, always on trial, always defending himself, and the jury never rested. John grew up in a quiet northern town, surrounded by forests and endless highways. As a child, he was observant, not weak, just deeply aware. He noticed tone shifts, facial expressions, the silence between words. Teachers praised him for it. Friends admired his empathy. But slowly, awareness became overload. John didn't just hear words, he absorbed them. If someone frowned, he assumed he was boring. If someone replied late, he assumed rejection. If someone succeeded faster, he assumed he was behind. His mind ran endlessly. What did they mean? Did I sound stupid? Why didn't they like my idea? What if I'm not enough? Thoughts stacked on thoughts, like stones placed one by one inside his mind. And the cost? His energy drained into thinking instead of living. He stopped taking risks, stopped speaking freely, stopped trusting himself. Worst of all, he forgot who he was without other people's voices. The breaking point didn't arrive loudly. No argument, no public failure, no dramatic moment. Just a normal evening. John sat alone, lights off, phone glowing in his hand. He had shared a simple opinion online. Nothing bold, nothing offensive. Then a comment appeared. "You're overthinking this. Chill." That was it. But something broke. His chest tightened, breathing shortened, thoughts raced. Maybe I always overthink. Maybe that's why I'm stuck. Maybe that's why people don't respect me. He dropped the phone. And for the first time, he spoke the truth out loud. I'm exhausted. Not physically, mentally, emotionally. He realized something painful. Most of his energy wasn't spent building a future, it was spent reacting. That night, John packed a small bag and drove north. Not to escape life, but to hear his own voice without noise. The jungle wasn't dangerous, no wild drama, no chaos. Just silence. Tall trees, cold air, slow paths. John walked for hours. At first, the silence felt uncomfortable. Without opinions, without judgment, his thoughts felt exposed. But slowly, something changed. No one was watching. No one was commenting. No one was evaluating him. Just breath, wind, footsteps. As the sun lowered, he noticed smoke rising, a small fire. And beside it, an old man. The old man sat calmly, stirring something in a metal pot. White hair, wrinkled face, peaceful eyes. He didn't look surprised. "Long walk," he said. John nodded. "Yeah." The old man smiled. "Most important walks are." Something in his voice felt steady, grounded. John sat down. Minutes passed in silence. Then John spoke. "I'm tired," he said softly. "I think too much about what people say." The old man listened. No interruption, no judgment. Finally, he reached behind him and pulled out a cloth bag. "Help me," he said. The old man picked up a stone and placed it inside the bag. "Your turn." John picked one. Another. Another. Soon the bag was heavy. "Carry it," the old man said. John lifted it. Heavy, but manageable. They walked. After a few minutes, another stone. Then another. The weight increased. John's shoulder tightened. His breathing deepened. "Why are we doing this?" John asked. No answer. Another stone. Finally, John stopped. "I can't," he said. "It's too heavy." "Put it down," the old man replied. Relief rushed through John's body. The old man crouched. "Did the stones attack you?" "No." "Did they force you to carry them?" "No." "Then why did you keep them?" John froze. The old man spoke gently. "Each stone is a comment, an opinion, a judgment. They didn't belong to you. You chose to carry them." John's chest felt lighter and heavier at the same time. "All this time," he whispered, "I thought strength meant handling everything." The old man smiled. "Strength is choosing what deserves your energy." They sat by the fire. The old man poured tea. "Most people speak from their own burdens," he said. "They don't hand you truth, they hand you weight." John nodded. "So what do I do?" he asked. The old man replied slowly. "Ask one question. Is this stone useful? If it teaches you, carry it briefly. If it only hurts, leave it on the ground." John left the jungle the next morning. The old man was gone, but the lesson remained. Back in life, people still talked, opinions still came. But John paused before reacting, and in that pause, he chose. Some stones he ignored, some he learned from, but none he carried forever. Years later, someone asked him his secret. John smiled and said, "I stopped carrying stones that weren't building my path." And for the first time, he walked free.